Hi, Max. This is Steve with IBEX Digital Marketing, and I want to thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this video that I made for your business. I've done some research on you and also on your competition, and in this short video, I'm going to give you a few tips on how you can increase your online presence. And when you put these tips into action, you'll start beating out your competition online and significantly increase your customer base. So let's get started. I got your website pulled up here, Max, and I like your website a lot. It's got a lot of content. The first area that I kind of want to go over is content, and content is basically anything that you see on your website, words, and even pictures, and even how the pictures are saved are considered content. And I even like how you got your picture saved. You got your business name in there, snow removal, which is a keyword search for your guys's business, and even locations. So that's excellent. And when I did a total check on your content for your entire website, I think you're a little over 1,200 words. And Google loves to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of written content to truly optimize your website. So you're right in that ballpark. You're a little light, but you got a lot of content, which is really good. And the more content that your website has that includes specific keywords and phrases that your customers are using to search for you, your Google rank and traffic will increase substantially. So I'll get into the keywords a little bit later here, but that's what I found for your website there. So good job. And the next area that I want to go over is if I do a just kind of a random search for your niche business and a location. I would do landscaping Minneapolis, and this is what comes up. This first area here is what's called the Google Map Pack, and this is a real powerful place that you would really like to get to. Now you'll like this when I did this. If I go to St. Louis Park, landscaping St. Louis Park, this is what pops up. You guys are number one up there, and that's excellent. Congratulations. That's definitely where you would love to be. And the only thing that I look at here is when I go into this next area here, which is the organic section of Google. I don't see you anywhere in here, and you really would love to be on this first page. 90% of people that do a search like this, Max, they'll either stop here, maybe check a couple of these out, or they'll maybe go 3, 4 down the list, but rarely do people go past this first page. So you really would like to get into this, and especially when you're as exact as the city that you're in, St. Louis Park, you really need to be in this top 10 here. But if I did go back to Minneapolis to give you an idea of that, you're, I think, around 50th or so. There's 20 per page on this, and if I go to the third page, I think you were roughly about 10 or so down. Yeah, right there. So big difference from St. Louis Park to Minneapolis on that. And also, too, you're not found at all on the organic ranking in St. Louis Park or in Minneapolis here. So, and this is the area that I was real concerned about. And unless your website's being worked on, or for some reason this is shut down, which can happen, but typically these would be 0 as well. I'm not seeing any backlinks, which is what gets you ranked in this organic ranking. The more backlinks you have, the higher your ranking is there. And you also don't have any keywords that are linking to your website on keywords that your customers are using to search for you, which I had mentioned before. So this we could do a lot to help you with on this. If I go to your number one competitor, or a number one competitor here in Minneapolis, here's their data, and you were at 1 backlink. There you have 550 backlinks, and they're at the top of that first page. and they have 443 keywords, and these are the type of keywords that they're ranking for. Minneapolis landscape companies, Minneapolis landscape landscape company, Minneapolis, all these different types, even like Maple Grove landscaping St. Paul, and you can see the amount of volume that these searches do. So 300 people search landscape companies in Minneapolis every month, and they're generating 14 people in traffic that are coming to their website, and they're in the 7th position on just that keyword. And the higher this number is in this green box, this is called the keyword difficulty, the higher this number is, the harder it is to rank, or the more competitive that keyword is. So a lot of the Minneapolis ones are highly competitive, and I'd have to do some research, but to see how competitive the St. Louis Park volumes are. So if this was landscape companies, St. Louis Park, or St. Louis Park landscape company, I couldn't do it on yours because you didn't have any keywords to search for that. But we could get into that and see how those would be, because when you see like landscaping St. Paul, which really surprises me, I think that would be a lot higher. 200 people are searching that, and the keyword difficulty is 0. We could rank there very easily. Not that you're looking to rank in St. Paul, but just to show you that other cities could have a very low keyword difficulty that are around you, that could have really good volumes that we could use to get you ranked on. But this just kind of shows the amount of traffic that is possible if you have the right keywords in your website that your customers are using to search for you. And that's kind of the last part I want to get to is, if they're driving 516 people to their website every month just from their organic traffic, typically the industry says that 1 in 10 of those will actually call your business and request a quote or more information. And even if you close a third of them or a half of them, you're looking at what, out of 50 calls, if you get 20 to 25 more customers per month. I don't know what your profit margins are, but I think in your industry they're probably pretty high. So even if you got an extra 5 to 10 customers a month, I think that would put a lot more money into your pocket there. So, but this is what I do, Max. And once your content on your website, the keywords you have in your content, your citations, which helps you rank into that Google Map Pack, and also your backlinks in the organic section here, when they all come together and they start to work together, you start to grow your competitors, and you can start seeing these types of numbers here when you're ranking like that. So, but this is basically what I do, and I hope some of this information helped you. A lot of it you can do on your own, changing, if you have some pictures that aren't saved correctly, or changing some of the content in your website, getting some of those keywords in there. But if that's something that you're not sure you have the time for, or what, again, that's what I do for a living here. So if you do find yourself wanting some more traffic, some more customers, feel free to reach out to me, Max, and we can talk about your goals, and I can do the research and find out exactly what could be realistic for your business in your area, and what it might take to reach those goals. So again, my name is Steve, and thanks so much for watching this video, Max. I hope it really helps, and have a great day.